Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You join us here for the very first episode of the Unexplained files. Today, it is day 3 for us at a church and graveyard very close to our home, so I won't be saying exactly where it is because privacy reasons. However, this is night 1 for you. We've had a couple of nights here. The experience has been very difficult each night. From what I've reviewed over the footage that we have, there's some things, a little bit of some interesting footage, some interesting interactions, but nothing too crazy. But the first night felt very friendly, very welcome. The next night, a little bit less. And tonight, even less so. So we're going to have a little bit of a walk around. We're going to see if we can find anything. We're going to perhaps call out and see if there's anything to be found. And if there is, we'll capture it for you fine folks at home. So let's get into it. So, church itself. This main tower with the church face you see there, or with the clock face you see there, that has been there, as far as I know, since the late 1300s. This church, the main building, that's been there since the Victorian times. And as far as I know, many of the graves in this graveyard, most of the bodies were buried between late 1700s and all throughout the Victorian age. The town itself, and especially this side of the riverbank, has been here 1,000 years. Yeah. So there has to be a lot of history here. Funnily enough, when I mentioned when the bodies were buried, I just see a bat. So our first night when we came here, I went around a little bit and took some pictures with the flash with my phone. This location I'm at now, and a place over there, are where we've had, if the little evidence that we have, that's where it was. So now we're going to place down a REM pod here to see if we can pick anything up, to see if there's any interaction. We'll go from there. You see this device sitting next to me? If you are here, you can reach out, just like that. And if you do, it will react. That way we'll know you're here. We can't see you, we can't hear you, but if you are here, this will help us know that you are here. Bust.
But I suppose that's the nature of it, isn't it? You know,
exactly.
It's probably the more rare occasions when something's going to happen rather than.
I suppose this spot right here as well is the spot where people come and they drink and they smoke. It's always here.
Right.
So I can imagine 2 people coming here and, you know, nosing around or pissing around, as they might think, may not gauge the best reaction.
Super windy tonight. So we don't seem to be getting anything on the REM pod.
No. Although it might be an idea if we go around the corner, just around there. That was where I had that spot where something shuffled behind me. I don't know if the camera just heard that, but it sounded like someone just started walking up behind me. Is anyone just there trying to take steps behind me? If you're curious, you can come and say hello. We could take it down there and see if anything happens. Because this spot here, I haven't experienced anything. Anything that I had experienced is either around that corner and on the other side.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, we might move it around the corner and see if we can get anything there, so we'll meet you up on the other side. Moved further around the side where Ryan caught, well, I don't know what you call it.
It's a bit of a difficult. I'll pop it up on screen so you can see the photos, and I'll put a couple up so you can compare. But there was a haze just over the side there by a tree.
So we've moved the REM pod round here, and we'll see if we can get any responses near where that picture was taken. So if there is anyone here, if you walk up to this device and come near it or touch it, it will make that sound so that we know you're near.
Did anyone walk past me a couple of days ago, a couple of nights ago? Just taking a look, see who we were, what we were doing. You can come back and have a look again. Come stand next to me if you would like. I'm not here to cause any harm. I'm just here to see if anybody else is here, if anyone else wants me. Why don't you come crouch next to me? This device here will let us know that you're here. If you reach out, it'll react. Then we'll know that you're here. That's how we try something, wind picks up.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So we just stepped away for a few minutes to see if anything would come over and maybe touch the REM pod, but nothing's happened. It's all a bit quiet tonight, but that's just how things go sometimes. So what's the plan?
Well, we could take another little loop around if you want, or we could try the REM pod over by the graves over there. That was when I got the orbs yesterday. And after that we can head on out and go from there.
Alright, let's do that. Made this white go up to red.
Well, the intention of today was never to actually hunt for anything. However, it seems like we may have found something. Today is just a test of concept. We want to go out and film. But we have some activity with the K1 meter. Trying to be respectful. We're in a graveyard, but if it happens, it happens. I've never really been around this side. I've walked around there a lot, and I've had experiences, not a massive experience over there, but I've had creepy feelings and such over there, but never... Oh.
Maybe see some eyes this one.
I was just saying, we never actually come out trying to hunt for anything. This is just trying to see if our equipment works, and now we're already getting things on the EMF.
It's pretty sweet. I'd like to go to that graveyard at some point, you know. Oh, I thought I just saw an orb then, unless it was just a... Damn it.
I don't think I've seen anything on here, but I've not really been paying massive attention.
I won't record either. That's the thing though. Just bugs probably for the majority of the time.
If I go sit near one of the graves, you can put the night vision on me, see if anything happens. I'm not saying anything would happen, but if I stick near it, we might see something. See, we're very close to the graves, right here. To be fair, we haven't called out for them. This is just respectfully observing, seeing what happens.
We're not here to cause any disrespect, we're just here to document and see if we can hear from you. So if you want to come over and speak to us, please feel free to do so.
See, it doesn't even have any eerie feeling here. I still feel comfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not always been that way. I've walked up this path before and I've looked down here and felt uncomfortable, but right now it's fine. Because this is the one real open area where people have been laid to rest.
Yeah.
I mean, we could walk through because there's a path that goes through if you want to, but
Might even stick the recorder on in a minute.
I think it'd be interesting to go down there and ask if anything wants to reach out, because a lot of the graves are now under like concreted roads. And there's a lot of graves that go so far back even to the 1700s. So you think if anything was there, or is there, I know for a fact that I certainly wouldn't be the best pleased about my place of rest now being a glorified car park. Not to mention all the people you have here doing whatever no substance for any syringes and powders and such. There, look, right away. This is a place of rest. These are the moments where I think we should reach out, because
Resting of an empty bottle.
This tower holds a lot of history. I think they said it's 14th century, that tower. It's been here since the 1300s. Who knows what it's seen. Now, this is still an active church, so I want to be respectful to the space, and this is people's place of rest, and unfortunately the space is often very disrespected, so we don't intend to come here causing any disrespect. We simply wish to observe, wish to document, and if anybody is here and wishes to maybe perhaps vent frustrations with the treatment of their place of rest, now is a good time to do it. So look at these graves, just forgotten, bottles of cider, and a gravestone that's not even looked after enough to have its writing on it. I think every time I've been here I've been hoping to not see anything, and now I'm like,
Not even that bothered. And even when you said, see, looks like a head or something, that would be my downfall, because I'll be so busy looking at the camera,
you won't be able to see it.
trying to see what I'm doing, that I've lost all my night vision anyway. And I'll just go walking straight into something.
And there we go. Since this is a part where it's a little bit terrifying because people come down here and smoke. So I don't want to turn around and just be saying, hang on a minute, sorry, Phil. Just waiting to look through the windows of the church and just see someone's face just pressed up against it looking at us.
That'd be a bit scary, wouldn't it?
I'd be a bit terrified.
Alright guys, so nothing's happening with the REM pod, so we're going to shut that down for now and maybe take one more lap around and maybe call it and see how we get on.
Well, there we go. The first episode of the Unexplained Files. Not what we anticipated.
No.
I mean,
Calm.
we only came here just to do a little... We're going to test our cameras and test the footage, but no. It turned into a mini hunt. I don't think we found anything. But if you did, or if we did, you'll see it.
Yeah, we've got to check the EVPs yet, so you never know.
Exactly. And perhaps if I put those photos up, we might see something that we didn't see in the first place. But yeah, what better way to introduce ourselves than walking around a church and being terrified of what we might see. But either way, we hope you enjoyed the video, and we hope to see you again soon. Peace out.
See you later, guys.